You want to take some bomb ass selfies? You want the best selfies and looking flawless, the right angles, the right light and everything? Then keep on watching, baby. What's up, my peeps? Don't forget to like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on social media. I am going to show you guys, teach you guys some tips and tricks on how I take the best selfies. Honestly, like, I can say, like, I literally take some bomb ass selfies. I take hella selfies just because I like to take selfies. I used to take a lot of selfies because I would just take a lot and then, like, to get like that perfect one, which it can be like that sometimes. I already know all the angles and everything, my angles, the lighting, what works for me, what doesn't, you know what I'm saying? So let's just get fucking right into it. First of all, if you do have makeup on, make sure that you retouch a little bit before taking any selfies. So like, if you're wearing lipstick, retouch a little bit. And your powders, if you want to, whatever you retouch with, some translucent powders. So I used to use the Cover FX, like the pressed powder foundation, and just like, you know, for the whole face. But now I'm using MAC. I like it. I don't know if it's just me or what, but I don't know if I think it's a little bit too dark or if it's just like, I don't know. You guys see how I'm like lighter? Maybe I just need like a tan. I mean, the powder, it's good, but the color-wise, as you guys see, like, it is a difference. But I don't like my face hella white either, and then just, what if like I do get dark or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, enough about that. I don't really like retouching with like translucent powder or anything like that. I go in with the MAC powder, which is just like a lighter shade. Cut it a little bit if it's looking like a little bit dewy, you know, because I don't want to be looking oily. I'm pretty sure you don't want to be looking oily either. So I for sure on my nose around my T-zone area, because that is where I get like the most. I don't get too oily, but where the oil starts coming in, you know what I'm saying? So that is what I do recommend, just a little retouch if you're wearing makeup. It ain't that sunny outside right now. I mean, the sun ain't out at all. So let's go to the living room and see what we can do over there. I'd suggest going just where there's like more sunlight, and in the living room there's more sunlight. So let's go. Okay, so you guys see how there's like just sunlight here, like, you know, it's going on the wall, and the walls are white, but so that adds a little bit more. Let me turn this on. A little, oh, it's not a ring light, but you know, like a little light box. These are the ones that I have, and these come in a clutch. You could do it brighter. Wait, where is it? Or later, whatever the fuck you want. Turn it off. But this is what I'm gonna use. Well, we'll see right now. Finding your angles right. I used to just take selfies just like from any angle. Take some from different angles, and then you look at them and observe them and be like, okay, selfies, like, which one makes me look honestly just like the best, you know? Obviously with the lighting too, you don't want to fucking edit your pictures. I don't edit my pictures or anything like that, so that's why lighting is good to make it look just flawless. Lighting is important just so like you really get those like highlights from your face. With the angles, take some selfies and see what is your angle, because I know this side is definitely not my side. My side is this side, and I knew it from like a long time ago, especially because I got my lip pierced on this side. So I was like, well, I don't want to be like this because then you won't see it. So this is my side. And I didn't know about sides like that before, like with pictures and everything like that, because I wouldn't take a lot of pictures before. I just wasn't a picture person. And also I had my bangs this side, so if I was like on this side, my bangs, you wouldn't really, it would cover my face. So it's like, okay, I want this side, that way like my bangs are this side and you could still see my face, you know? And that was also like with the piercing, so I was like, I wanted to show, you know? But then once I started taking selfies, I like noticed it. I would just take some random, and I just knew that like this just wasn't my side. You just see it in your feature. I'm not saying like, oh, I hate that side or anything, but that's just not my best side, and I just prefer this one for pictures. But it's not like I just take pictures on this side. I just, like, I know my angles, whether it's like, you know, down here or like from up here, you know what I'm saying? It just depends. I suggest take hella fucking selfies and see which one is what's your side, you know? And you have to play around with lighting too. It's just all about playing around with it at first, honestly. So since there's not a lot of light, I suggest one of these, a little ring light. I don't know for your phone, but some type of light. Dude, it just makes like a huge difference. I don't edit my pictures, I don't edit my selfies or anything like that. So the lighting is what really helps. First of all, fix yourself, anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So I make sure I fix myself. And you guys, oh my god, like the light, it just adds a difference. Like this, it's like, you know, like it's dark, you can't really see my features, you know, but then with the lighting, honestly, it just like makes the makeup just look flawless. You really see everything. We take a selfie. I took one. Like you could just see it in the video too, you know? Like here it's like, oh, you can kind of see it. Not too much, whatever. Make this one a little bit brighter. I know this is my side, so immediately I'm gonna take some like this, you know? And it just depends what you want to do. You want to do a little kissy, a little wink, a little stick out your tongue, I don't fucking know what. Yeah, then I just go ahead, and with the background I usually like a nice clean background, but it depends. I love selfies in the car too, just because there's just so much lighting because of all the windows. So I suggest when it's like when you don't have any light, when there's no sun out, you know, natural lighting is honestly the best. When you don't, I do suggest one of these. I've also been obsessed lately with like flipping the phone upside down. It's just like a vibe. You just have to play around with it, honestly, and just see what side is it that works for you best. Let's take some selfies. Take some selfies right now, okay? Like I know for this side works for me just like if I do it from like down here. And sometimes you don't need the light up close to you. Like I have it like down here. You just have to literally just play around with it. First step, my peeps, take hella selfies from different angles and different lightings as well, like outside lighting, or try it with like the little light box thing. But it's always good to like have it just in front of you. You could play around with this. Sometimes I put it above me, you know, like this, or like below me, depending, like, you know, if I want to take like selfies from like the bottom or from like up here. It just all depends, but just make sure like it's like in front of you. What's more important, the angles or the lighting? I'd say the angles, honestly, because lighting, you could take some selfies, not where it's like dark but not too much light, but if you have the angles, like they will look cool. Really play around with the angles, your angles, what works best for you. It's also like when you're taking full body pics, you also just want to know your angles and like, you know, your poses or whatever. And it's like with selfies, yeah, you can pose, you can like put like your hand like right here, like over here, like on your chin, you know what I'm saying? But that you could practice later. First, make sure you know what angles work best for you, and you'll see, you'll be like, oh, okay, I look good here, like my face structure, like you could see, you know, my jawline or whatever, my cheekbones, that's the angle. And then just practice like with that angle, you know what I'm saying? And then with the lighting, you can add the lighting and see what's up. That's honestly how I achieve my fucking selfies. And I did take off the jacket. I literally did like a get ready with me. So like when you are taking selfies, what I've been doing is like if I'm wearing a jacket, I'll take it off just to like make it look like a little bit different. Because honestly, I'm telling you, I love taking selfies. Every time I get glam, I'll take a selfie. With every outfit, I'll take a selfie because I just love taking selfies. I just kind of like switch it off, or like in a different background. Like say I did outside for the outfit, so I'm like in here in the clean background, took off the jacket and some light. So I hope these tips and tricks really do help you. I do it with the front camera. Back camera, it's a little bit tricky. It is better quality, the back camera, but you'd really have to practice. Even me, sometimes like I have to get a mirror and like, you know what I'm saying? I do it with the front camera. That's how I take my selfies, just so, because you know, it's like it's a selfie. You want to see yourself with the front camera. I love the front camera. Back camera, cool too, but that's a little bit more challenging. Just need a little ring light if you need any light, you know what I'm saying? But natural lighting is the best. But you know, there are those gloomy days when there ain't sun or no light or nothing. But yeah, I hope these tips and tricks really did help you guys. You're gonna be taking some bomb ass selfies. Let me know if you have any other questions, any other type of tips and tricks y'all want to see or want me to talk about. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on social media. Bye, my peeps. Love you guys.